So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Drogba. And that is expertly dealt with. Cantona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
South Korea with the corner, there first. Maldini gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's their second corner of the game. Rummenigge can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rummenigge is looking to set free a runner. Rummenigge! Too close for comfort. Vieira. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. Still goalless at the moment. Gavi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Drogba. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. It is a corner. There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's Drogba. Oh, good spread. Maradona goes... Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Ah, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Zanetti. And it's lofted through here. Rummenigge. Zanetti looking sharp there. Gavi. Drogba. Gavi. Now it's Bellingham, and he was quick to react. Drogba chasing after it. Lahm. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Today that parking in the area around the stadium is
and we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nicely aimed pass. Cantona. And it's Drogba. South Korea looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Real chance! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution for South Korea, number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
21.
So the
Didier
first
Drogba.
goal of the game.
Number 9.
Half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Maradona. Coming on the field, number
Still no way
13.
through. The defending here is
Rummenigge.
resolute.
Number
Swings it across.
15.
Oh, what a climb!
Number 6.
Firm header,
Sané.
just off target.
Number
He did so
16.
well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution. Substitution for South Korea, number 23, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Chasing the game, trailing by
Gullit.
1. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their 4th corner of the game. Thuram attempts a clearance.
The attendance for this match
That's a
was
throw.
71,898.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee has given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a half-decent try. That is good alertness. Zanetti. Vieira gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a throw-in. Mateus. Nedved. Cleared without complication. And it's Gullit.
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram gets over and intercepts.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brilliantly cut out. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Sané. Lahm. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Nedved. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
What a throw in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Sané. Strong running down that left flank. And that should be the keeper's.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. And it's Sané. Oh, that's neat. Great hit! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Araujo spots it and intercepts. De Jong going full tilt down the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been cut short.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got full. Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. South Korea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cantona! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here to level it up. It's Maradona! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save. South Korea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Cruyff. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the pass is intercepted. Pass is just off target. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Played towards the other side. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's cause for mild irritation. Neymar has created one goal already, and it's Totti. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him. Messi. De Jong. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely feet. Bellingham. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar! And it's come back out to him. Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending was strong and firm.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here. Oh no, this does not look good. Has a go! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed. Big header!
The attendance for this match
he's
was
intervened well there.
71,649.
De Jong now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Totti. And it's Messi. Tries to dink it through. Totti. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Now it's Mbappe. That's headed upfield. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. South Korea are looking to break at pace. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Araujo. De Jong. Oh, easy pickings there. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona hits one! He has done it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution for South Korea, number 15, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Didier Drogba.
So
Number
is this the start of a comeback?
Bellingham.
That's been
Number
intercepted.
5,
That was well played,
Maradona.
well stopped.
Number 9,
Rijkaard.
Cantona. Coming on
Hermes.
the field,
They've got to be quick
number
moving this
13,
forward.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Platini.
Number 7,
Roberto Baggio.
Erling Haaland.
Lovely
Number
bit of skill.
22, Gullit.
And here's
Number
Baggio.
14, Havertz.
Danger averted for
Number
now.
19,
And he's there to
Neymar.
retrieve it.
Substitution.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Bale, and he's surging through. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Baggio. Platini. That is a brilliant interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Might want to be careful there.
There will be
And
3
that
minutes
interception
added time.
was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. And Gullit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish.
And the referee brings it to a close. South Korea were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Hits one!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Great hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. In towards the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's burst. Decent hit! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. South Korea have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Maradona. Very nicely done. It's run loose here. That's a throw. And that has been clubbed away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rummenigge.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
He has found a way through. Rummenigge. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still goalless. Vieira. Haaland. Gullit. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Maradona. And here's Cantona. Gullit. Now it's Bale. A real chance if he can get through. And he's lost his man here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a little off target. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead. South Korea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gullit. Great ball, and he's in here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Figo. It's Figo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And here's Bale. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram. Neymar. Bale. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Maradona. South Korea looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge. Look at the space here. Figo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Messi. That is great defending, so alert. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That is lovely. Rummenigge! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Rummenigge really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. Gullit. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
South Korea lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. Shot and goal! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
South Korea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Messi. And Messi!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Messi. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
71,550.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Haaland, he's got the shot away! South Korea suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Number 10, Messi. Number 9.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Number 8.
Well, it's good stuff.
Willis.
This is better.
Number
There
7,
is an irresistible,
Figo.
irrepressible look about
Coming
them
on
here.
the field,
You know, the
number
interest value in this
21,
game might just...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 23, Ronaldinho. Number 17, Nedved. Number 15,
Bellingham.
Hazard.
Oh,
Substitution.
smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Hazard. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Distributed tidily. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe! He's got it all! Really well taken goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
South Korea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion.
Sane! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
South Korea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, he's had a hit! And he's gone looking for safety. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Azar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sané is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nedved. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Tottenham give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
There will be 5 minutes.
It's a
added
sharp
time.
pass. 5 minutes to add. He could be in here. He gets big. He will be livid with himself. And here's Sané. Bellingham. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. South Korea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
South Korea definitely impressing me here.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. And here's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no time.
And Hullet! He's missed, but not by that far. Thuram calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving through the middle. Great chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Drogba. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
South Korea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
There will be a throw-in. Thuram. Mbappe is herring after that one. Mbappe. He's found a way through. And here's Hullet. Hullet! And somehow it stayed out. Stood up well to him there. And it's Nedved. Passes short and sharp. Played out to the left flank. He has found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target. Nedved. He's got the shot away! Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. 15 minutes till half-time. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Messi! Well, got to be quick to recover this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a good position here. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nedved.
South Korea certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's all... There's the hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nedved. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cantona. And it's Gullit. Mbappe. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nedved. And the counter is on.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Can he finish?
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe. Vieira cuts it out. Here's a man adored by many, even barefoot. He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Number 7.
Mateus.
Number
And it's
15.
Neymar.
Bellingham.
Vieri.
Coming on the field.
And the assistant
Number
referee has his
22,
flag raised for
Maradona.
offside.
Number 21. Neymar. Number 20. Romario. Number 32. Vieri. Number 24.
Defending was
Mateus.
strong and firm.
Substitution
A
taking
sharp
place.
pass. Vieri. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a goal! It's in! Result no longer in doubt.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just the goalkeeper. Vieri! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lahm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is a little undercooked. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Now it's Romario.
That was lovely, that. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Terrific header! That's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And here's Vieri. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lahm is charging up on the overlap. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Romario, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Rummenigge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Now it's
time.
Maradona. Oh, super find. He might be in here! And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Sané. Chance here to counter. Rummenigge. And the shot! And he's following up! And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
South Korea desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Drogba. And he cuts out the supply. Cantona. And here's Drogba. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mateus. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Drogba. And the finish! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Drogba, Cantona, Cantona! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a pass! Hits one! Goal! Republic of Korea! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
South Korea get themselves into the lead. Rummenigge tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. Thuram, Messi, and here's Messi. There's no flag. Brilliantly cut out. South Korea have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Maradona. Drogba, well read, and the danger is averted. Mateus. And that has left him in a heap. Drogba. And Mateus. And here's Yamal. The ball has bounced loose now. And smartly reclaimed. But it's Thuram. Makaleli. South Korea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Drogba with a real chance. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. And it's Drogba. Mateus. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chooses to go back. And he thumps it clear. Here's Tar. And it's Vieira. Cantona.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Drogba. Vieira wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Passing nice and neat. South Korea are looking to break at pace. Gullit. In by Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
South Korea leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. That has been cut short. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Hones! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong...
He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Forwards and with intent. Gullit.
The attendance for this match was 71,640.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Drogba. Nice interception, well timed.
South Korea are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good read, needed to be. Araujo getting this one clear.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the...
And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for South Korea, number 13.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rummenigge. Number 5, Maradona. Number 22, Gullit. Number 21, Didier Drogba. Number 9,
Koller
Cantona.
clears it away.
Coming on the field, number 15,
Hazard.
Mbappe.
Oh, nice touch.
Number 16, Dahl. Number 14, Banes. Number 18,
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often...
Substitutions taking place.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And it's Forlan. Sorloth looking understandably energised after his goal. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Sané in with the challenge. Ernest. Thuram. And Makaleli. Sorloth. Azar. Now it's Forlan. And it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Quality ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. South Korea are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ernest. Sorloth. To Hazard. And he skips past his man. Great ball if he can get there.
There will be
Sorloth!
added time.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vieira.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a
Volunteers
team
for each
look so
block.
feeble in
Please
what is
report to
usually
the
a
staff
strongly
room
protected
immediately.
area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unstable.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world. And Messi! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Romario. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Up he goes! Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Works it forward. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, they could break here. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foot in, goes down, but nothing given. And the counter is on. Bale going face-to-face with... Big chance! It's a goal! Republic of Korea are all square. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still have...
Great chance! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bellingham. Mbappe. that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here's Messi. Gets his pass away. He's got the shot away! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
South Korea get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bale. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's hoisted clear.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, but Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe. Bellingham. Great position here. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard makes the interception. Maradona might just make this. Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
He's had a hit!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. But it's Thuram. Cleared away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
South Korea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has not gone well. Oh, important interception. Tomiyasu getting this one clear. Cantona. Shot a goal! Romario does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maradona! Maradona! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for South Korea.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 20, Romario. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field,
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Number 9, Service. Number 17,
And here's Hullet.
Serge Gnabry. Substitutions taking place.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now he's off and running. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Rummenigge. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Hullet.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pedri. South Korea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Collier. He's edged! There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And they can counter here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution for South Korea. Number
So here comes the
26,
substitution.
Ronaldinho. Number 13, Pedri. Coming on the
Messi.
field, number 11, Hazard.
Messi
Number
unable to make it
18,
happen for all his good
Federico
intentions.
Valverde.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he's picked it up out wide. In with the challenge. Rudiger, Rummenigge chasing after it. And it's Azar. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
South Korea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vieira. Azar. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry looking to run onto it. Punched away. And now the breakaway. Now it's Gnabry. So what can they make of this? Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
South Korea need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Thuram. Check, punts it upfield. Rafael Leao, chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be
Fighting
1
looking
minute
ball that.
added time.
Lahm looking to hit the byline here. And that has been clubbed away. And there goes the final whistle. South Korea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to
And
pass.
just a quick reminder today.